shall we say also that for coaches, the ability to increase our own flexibility makes us more able to choose moment by moment in the session how we want to respond. So when we are more aware of what's going on inside us and what's going on for the client, and when we see the combination of the two and how the client or what's happening there impacts us and how we can impact the client, and we stay aware throughout the session, well, then we can also choose moment by moment. And that increases the presence in the service of our clients.
So there's another thing I'm quite excited about with this new workshop with you. I've been exploring for the past year or so how, basing ourselves in the underlying theory of ACT, we can make our interventions even more focused on helping ourselves and clients really identify who we really are and who we really want to be. And, there are some new tools that can really help us in a few conversations to really zoom in on this, because once this becomes clear, then we become able to identify messages that we've received about who we are that aren't who we really are. And also, just as important, especially important in a work context, messages about us and other people that can also stand in the way in very damaging ways when we don't address them directly. So the ability to zoom in on those, to identify them quickly, can also add a lot of value to the coaching work. And I'm super excited to present this new stuff in our upcoming workshop.
Especially in the corporate world, as you say, because there are a lot of pressures to comply to several expectations. And one of the things you want to make sure of is that you work on what people truly want themselves and not just want to comply with others' expectations. So, as you say, finding truly what people want for themselves, for their team, for their company is really essential, because the whole work starts from there. And it's about bringing that energy and that all energy in service of what you want to accomplish.
Of course, in a professional context, it's so easy to adopt a false self and to run with it. And sometimes one of the problems with that is it actually works. It actually works, but it doesn't work because it doesn't give you a satisfying professional life. And this is where, you find people really facing some very difficult, almost existential crisis in their work. And one of the beauties of this work is that it really helps us ground ourselves back to who we really are, who we really want to be. And of course, that's what we all want. And it's all nice and good to say it that way. But in this workshop, we are really going to start showing you some practical and fairly simple tools that really help promote and foster that in a very direct and directly applicable way.